news, more updates on the fagger motherfucker, Rico charge. Now, we got information from Young Thug's lawyer who says thugger ain't just thugging out in jail. Sadly, he is rotting in there. He's rotting. It is just unjust. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. Now, of course, we all want Thug go home. We want the new music and shit. But he caught up in a little situation, and they trying to paint him out as a kingpin. The down. Basically, they trying to say he's the head of the organization, and he running this shit. If y'all never seen Godfather or watch Narcos and nothing, y'all ain't know what kingpin is. But basically, he running this shit. They trying to give him like the most time out of everybody. The minimum the motherfucker can get is like at least 5, in my opinion, 5. But with that being said, like, it's just crazy what's going on with this little case. Last time Gunna just got denied bond for the 3rd time, so we don't know. And he only got 1 count. He ain't trying to let his ass out. So let alone Thug, who they tying all this shit to, and he's the leader, and he giving out orders. So this is just crazy with that. But apparently, from the lawyer side, they saying that some unjust conditions in that jail vicinity. And we're gonna read this article and talk about it. Now before all that, what's up, what's happening is K.A. so good he sleep with cut up Patron on a ton. You know what I'm saying? Where they getting a little bit colder outside, his hoodie says on, so that's why the hoodie been in the video for a little bit. But anyways, let's get into this thing. Go to Mob Strong Like a Navy. I appreciate y'all for fucking with me. Let's get into this. So attorney Brian Steele is outraged by Thug's incarceration. Young Thug is still behind bars awaiting trial for his RICO case, although the YSL rapper has been active on Twitter, leading fans to believe he's in positive spirits. His lawyer Brian Steele says otherwise. According to Steele, the slime rapper is rotting behind bars. The slime rapper is rotting behind bars while facing unjust circumstances. It is unjust that Young Thug rots in a county jail and has not yet been provided complete discovery by the prosecution and is being required to wait on the appointment of counsel for indictees. Steele shared. This honorable court must intervene to prevent this injustice. While Thug's trial was initially scheduled to begin in January, Hardy reported on this. Prosecutors asked the court to push it back to March. It is unconscionable that the district attorney's office did not provide the court system with notice that there would be a great need for appointed counsel on an upcoming case well in advance of the return of the indictment. Brian's outrage comes on the heels of Thug's YSL protege Gunna being denied bail on Thursday, October 13th for the 3rd time. During the proceedings, the prosecution stated potential witness intimidation/tampering as a reason to deny the rapper bond. One of the other co-defendants asked that the defendant Kitchens be made aware that he would be willing to wax somebody for him, the prosecution said. Back in August, Young Thug was denied bond for a 3rd time during a heated hearing in which Steele suggested the Grammy-winning rapper is the subject of law enforcement vendetta dating back to a 2015 drive-by shooting of Little Wayne's tour bus. By the way, I know they're cool now, whatever, but we still gotta talk. There is no way I could forgive a nigga. But anyways, Young Thug and Gunna are two of dozens indicted in the Fulton County RICO case involving ties to Young Slime Life. Thug's trial is set for March 2023. Also, when Young Thug is saying Young Stoner Life, they believe Young Slime Life is the actual crew, and they're using the Young Stoner Life as a facade. Now, hold on. Before we get into Thug, we're going to talk about one real quick. Now, again, it wasn't Thug, but a lot of people know the dude. I think his name was Roscoe or whatever. Had ties with Thug that was cool, and he's the one who, no, not allegedly. I think he did time for it now, but he's the one that basically went to go shoot up the boys. And getting like his phone records, they say he called Birdman and Thug after he did that. So a lot of people link that to him. Now, I'm not going to say because it wasn't 100% proven that it happened, but let's just say him and Lil Wayne wasn't the best of friends so long ago, even though they collabed recently. With that being said, it sucks. Of course, we want Thug out here. I'm not saying Thug ain't never did good, but I ain't gonna say Thug ain't never did bad either. With that, it sucks. Love the music. I see his influence, especially in Atlanta, on the youngins, on the younger generation. We see that. Shit, when Baby and Gunna first came out, we was calling them Baby Thug, like dead ass. And them collabing together is like, how Thug and Rich Homie Quan was, by the way. Sorry for the background noise. With that being said, man, it's just crazy that Thug's in this thing. And of course, we don't want him rotting away. He maybe creatively is rotting away. We could say that about YNW Melly too. Like, it sucks that he get in this situation. But like, yo, some shit just come back to you. We ain't gonna act like we perfect beings in this shit. That's why I always say I'm perfectly imperfect, you hear me? Or imperfectly perfect. Because I am who I am, you hear me? And I just gotta come with it like that. With that being said, it's just crazy. Like, what? Bitch, what? Honestly, honestly, it's crazy. With that being said, hopefully they can get to this trial sooner than later. It doesn't get pushed back more from March, and it actually happens. They have time. Everybody gets the legal counsel, and all this shit happens, and we can figure this shit out. Cause it must suck to be in jail longer than what you should be. This shit was been scheduled from January. Now y'all push this shit back because motherfuckers ain't get legal counsel. Now again, not everybody rich as Thug Gunna and the various other artists there, but it sucks, bro. Yo, time is wasting more. That shine is going away. And yeah, the days is getting more unbearable by the next, so I get it. It does suck. But hey, we'll see what this happens. See what happens. And like I said, I hope they don't get a lot of time. And like, hey, let Gunna go, bro. Like, that nigga only got one count. Let that nigga rock. I get it. When it's tampering. But like, bro, let that nigga go. He just got one count. I don't believe that nigga out there doing that shit. I don't believe Thug doing that shit, but at least with Thug, I seen that nigga beef with certain niggas, so I'm like, alright, bro. But like with Gunna, bro, this nigga just chilling, rapping about fat shit. But hey, I'm not saying that's all he rap about, but that's what he mostly talk about. Yes, these street niggas, bro, they gonna talk some shit in their music. Come on, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they ain't about it, or they wasn't about it a certain time in their life, but I feel like they would have switched up to the point they realized that now they don't gotta do that and they on a better path. You know, that's what I like to think. Of course, I could be wrong, but that's what I like to think. Put some little positivity in the world. But with that being said, what you think about it, put your comments down below. Check out the links in the description. I got some other videos for y'all to check out. Besides all that, you already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. sign off for today. The Black TJ there while doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like and subscribe if you're trying to hit a little bit more on them gone. Slime Zoom, peace, y'all, gang. Aye.